What's up, everybody? What's going on, new money? Take a look at how Pi's doing today. Down around 5%. I think earlier, if I remember correctly, is amongst the biggest losers of the last 24 hours. Check on the winners first. We got Monero. Okay, been in the news a lot recently. Up over 8%. Bitcoin Cash. Okay, so institutional money is here. And Hyperliquid as well. MakerDAO. Yeah, Aave. All right. Definitely institutional money is here, in my opinion. Biggest losers, Trump coin, actually. Caspa, Athena, I forget what that is, Celestia, and Pi Network down 5.5% on the day. Let's go ahead and take a look at the chart on TradingView. Appreciate you guys for tuning in as well, especially if you're watching this video after we're live. I'm going to try and do it at a more consistent time every day. Kind of challenging for me, but around the 3 p.m. EST to 4:30. Oh shit. This is around, I guess, 5 p.m. EST to 6:30 p.m. EST every day. Probably when I'll be looking to do this. All right, let's go ahead and check out Pi Network, see how we're looking. See, after we broke out of, wow, almost went all the way down to 54. I mean, we're falling right through all these different zones. Hey, what's good, Ronald? I hope you're doing well, bro. Thank you. I've seen you comments on a couple of videos. Appreciate you, bro. Hope you're having a great week so far. Let me know if there's anything exciting going on in your world. But right now, it's just taking a look at PiCoin. It looks like we're on the hour right now. And yeah, I don't know. It's not looking too great that we fell below 59 cents. As long as though we don't fall below 53 cents, 51 cents. And if we fall below those, if we fall below 50 cents, I don't know. We could be looking at our way down to 40 cents again. I don't know. I don't know. So here's what the ranges look like. I'm gonna have to redraw some things here. Wow, look at these wicks. So people are definitely trading a good amount. Getting some big candles coming back. Some liquidations happening. Pi is not really down. I also feel, you said not really pi is down. I also feel down. Yo, I feel that. Oh, I gotta fix my screen real quick. Yeah, I feel that. But honestly, Pi's really not even down. Like 5% is down. Definitely, it's down a little bit, but that's really not that bad for crypto. Like 5% are pretty, unexciting, honestly. Definitely in the biggest losers. Pretty much all of crypto is just sideways right now. Even if you take a look, I'll go back to that chart in a second. But if we take a look at Pi Network from a zoomed out perspective, I like the user interface here. I mean, this is sideways. Please get this price thing off my screen. Okay, thank you. It's pretty much sideways. Especially since, what is this, March 28th, around there, maybe March 31st. I mean, this is sideways action, to be honest. So we definitely could be trending back downwards though if we fall below, what's this that it closed at? 52 cents. That would be less ideal. We'll see what happens today, where we close at. What's this? Yeah, around 55 cents. Here's 53 cents. Here's 51 cents. I guess that's kind of what I'm looking at personally. Let's go to the 5-minute. See what's going on here. Once we get a little more time on the chart, I'll draw some more lines in here. I just don't really feel like I'll add too much value by drawing anything right here. I think we're just kind of waiting in this zone to see what happens. I mean, maybe you could see an average line in here, but what's this double bottom around 57 cents? Yeah, so we'll see. We could stay in this zone for a while. It looks like it got rejected off of whatever I put here a while ago, 59 cents. Seems to be some sort of resistance. I suppose we could keep going down. But I don't really think it's anything that crazy, to be honest with you. 5% down is not that bad in the grand scheme of crypto. All right, let's go ahead and check for some PiCoin news. And then first, let's see if HTX tweeted about them today. They've been tweeting about them almost every single day. Oops. All my DMs out in the open on Twitterverse. Let's see what's going on with HTX. See if they posted again. I think they literally posted like every single day for a week now, pretty much. Here we go. Yep. New pin post, new Pi coin with a bunch of meme coins. They also got Trump coin in here this time. I think that they had that in one other post as well. So yeah, a lot of Tron memes. I think that these are Tron memes. This might be a base. Moodang might be a base play. I don't really remember. This might be a BNB guy, actually. I gotta look up what all these are. Do people tag? Are people tagging down here all the different stuff that they see? I want to know what this is as well. Let me know if you guys know what these different memes are in the comments. I'd appreciate it. I do not feel like going through all the due diligence of meme coins to figure it out. No one's really saying too much here. Yeah, so HTX still posting about Pi. We know for some reason they love Pi coin. I don't know if they like got everyone to start mining Pi 6 years ago that works for them or something, but they have been posting about Pi coin a lot. They even were fighting the Pi coin apparently back in 2022, I learned. Big shout out to a viewer who just taught me that. Here we are. Was this yesterday, I believe? Again, Pi coin. Oh, sorry. The screen's kind of cut off. I always forget that. Here's Pi coin over here. Hello. So, all right, HTX still posting about them. That's bullish. Let's see if there's any other major Twitter news before I go on. I saw Dave Roscoe post a video about Pi today, but I think it was mostly about the HTX.
En el fútbol, con 2 goles de diferencia, cobras al instante.
Yeah, if you guys appreciate this content, please throw it a like. All my videos have been getting no views for some reason. I don't know what is wrong with this. I have no idea how I messed up so badly. It was really when I started posting longer content, and it was SUI, SUI-based stuff. It really just shit the bed there. So if y'all could please like, comment, all that stuff, I'd really appreciate it. All right, HTX Huobi official tweet. You don't need to hint at Pi Network is only cryptocurrency milestone of significance. We're excited for the homie to speak at the conference coming up in May. That's exciting. Nicholas, whatever his last name is. Florida-based real estate company, Zito, announced it will accept Picoin. I think this is old news. Yeah, nothing really big that I'm seeing. Binance. Big. People excited talking about consensus. 2025 in Toronto. 1 Pi equals $100. I'd be happy about that. All right, let's go check out, see if Google's got anything for us. And then I'll check out the charts one more time and we'll wrap things up. We'll keep these short. Again, let me know if you guys appreciate this daily content. News. It's dead. Appreciate you guys for being here. All right. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, doop, doop, doop. All right, Pi Network price rebounds. Well, I don't know who wrote this. They were just freaking, they haven't seen the light of day in a long time. I don't think they even checked the charts. What to expect from Pi Network in May 2025. Oh, do tell us, being crypto. Do tell. What should we expect? Pi Network has faced significant setbacks. Okay. The Chaikin money flow CMF indicator reveals Pi Network has observed some inflows. However, this increase is stuck in the negative zone. Well, that's not really good. Under the zero line, which suggests that there are occasional inflows, the outflows remain dominant. So there's just, in other words, there's more people selling than there is buying. The lack of support from investors is driven by fundamental issues with Pi Network. Okay. Pi Network's initial surge was largely driven by anticipation and years of community mining, but the follow through has been more muted as early users began realizing gains, increased token supply, met limited exchange listings, and is still a developing ecosystem. Without strong utility or broader liquidity, investor demand naturally tapered off. Fair enough. Like many new tokens, Pi is now facing the challenge of transitioning from early hype to long term value delivery. I think that this is one of the more fair takes anyone's ever given. uh one like, you know, just objective. They're just being objective here, not negative, not positive. They're just being objective. There's a lot of hype initially. Yeah, now the chain's got to build stuff. Yep. Pi Network's correlation with Bitcoin is a point of concern. It shares a negative 0.11 correlation with Bitcoin. I'm not really sure what that means, indicating an inverse relationship. Well, yeah, that's what the negative means, but 0.11, is that significant or insignificant? Does 10%? Negative 10%. This means that whenever Bitcoin experiences upward momentum, Pi tends to face declines. Yeah, but I just don't know if this is pretty much zero or if this is a significant number or not, to be honest. I don't know enough about this number. Um, with Bitcoin, let me think about it. For every, maybe this means for every one Pi share, there is one Bitcoin, you know, or however many, if we want to correlate the value in US dollars, whatever. But then, okay, as Bitcoin goes up in a percent, maybe it's percentages or amount in dollars. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's significant or not. It might mean around 11%. When with Bitcoin nearing a 100K, Pi network could struggle to capitalize on Bitcoin's potential gains, potentially facing further corrections. All right. Given Bitcoin's strength, Pi may continue to decline as its price typically moves in the opposite direction of Bitcoin's rise. All right, let's see. Pi needs a strong reversal. I mean, it's pretty much chilling here. This isn't anything too crazy. Let me zoom out again, go back to the charts. This was nothing very exciting. Let me make sure there's nothing else big that I missed. What to expect from Pi in May 2025, the same thing. Or do these have the exact same article? Did one just copy and paste the other? I feel like they did. Talked about 15% loss. Let's see what the end paragraph was. All right, it's a little different. All right, no clear reversal, what to expect. Everyone's just taking that same title. What to expect? What to expect? It must be a common keyword phrase. Pi network price holding steady. Here we go. It's gonna clickbait you into a video thinking you're gonna look at Nicholas, and then it's actually just a bunch of AI talking. Uh, that's funny. All right, let's go back, check out the charts, and then I'm gonna wrap this bad boy up. So we still got Huobi talking about Picoin, or not talking, they're just posting about them blatantly in different pictures, along with some other coins that they're bullish on. Let me zoom out off of 5 minutes. Let me check out the daily first. I think I get some candles on the daily. Children go where I send thee. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Jeez, that was such a big candle today. Let's go around here. We'll say sure to this. And let me go a little bit less steep. Meet up here. All right. And let me actually adjust this slightly more. I guess that's probably good, actually. Somewhere in here. I'll have to, let me actually, days ago. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the whole crypto scene right now in Picoin. Let me go back to the daily. Place one more. Like a form of art. Picasso. Let's go somewhere around here. That'd be nice if we saw this get reversed somewhere in here. All right. Let me get a little bit less of a slope here. All right. Yeah, I feel pretty good about Pi coin still. Let's see, it's a descending wedge. I don't even know really what to call that, honestly. We'll see, guys. Oof. We shall really see what's going to happen. Here's different support levels I'm looking at is around 53 cents, around 51 cents. We drop below like 50 cents, then we're really looking at like down to 40 cents again. That's kind of how I'm feeling about things. Could keep going sideways in these ranges all the way down though to 51 cents. And then it could actually explode up and reverse. That could be the reversal that we're looking for. 50 cents seems to make sense as well from just like a fundamental perspective, how people think in psychology. Like 50 cents is just a round number. So that would kind of make sense to me if it got down to around there. But it could keep bouncing. How I'm feeling is it will keep bouncing between this 59 to 50 cents until what day is this? May 11th? What? Really? God damn, it could stay in here until May 11th. But I think it's unlikely. I think I'll probably break out before then, just like all of the other times. Yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking. Let me know how you feel. Let me know if there's any news that you found that I missed. I'm gonna check all the comments. I'm gonna always try and I always try and reply to every single comment. So if you guys drop some comments, I'll definitely reply to them, even if it's after this video. Let me know what you guys think of PiCoin, how things are going. Did I miss any news on the day? I think it's been everything for the day. Anyways, guys, as always, it's been Joe on Chain from New Money Crypto. We all know there's